My name is Asia, and I am an adult and kids yoga teacher, but most importantly, I am launching a modest activewear line. I saw that you guys are homeschooling, just like my kids, and I wanted to share a little kids yoga class with all of you. Hope this brightens your day. So, come into a nice, comfortable little crisscross applesauce seat with your hands on your thighs. First, take a nice inhale through your nose and shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, release your shoulders down. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, release. And one more, inhale, shrug your shoulders. And exhale, release. So now, take out your imaginary balloons from your pockets and put your balloon right up to your lips. Take a big inhale through the nose and exhale, fill up your balloon. And again, inhale through the nose. Exhale, balloon grows bigger. And then again, inhale through the nose. Exhale, really big. And then the balloon goes pop. So get rid of that balloon. Bring your hands by your shoulders and make big high fives. And then make a tight fist. And get tight in your fists and tighten your arms and your chest. Even get tight in your face. Can you get your ears tight and your eyes and even your teeth and your tongue? Get so tight. We'll inhale and then exhale, extend your arms. And your tongue comes out of your mouth in a big lion's breath. So we'll do it again. Maybe you even close your eyes and you can scare your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad. Inhale and then exhale, lion. And one more, inhale. And exhale, lion's breath. And then just place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And feel your heart beating. And feel your belly rise and fall so it goes up and down. If you want, you can also lay down on your mat and get comfortable and quiet and still for just a few moments. And listen to all the sounds happening inside of your body and all of the sounds happening around you. And just take a nice, gentle rest. Now bring your awareness to the sounds of these chimes. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, give a smile, and then we'll all come onto all fours like we were going to crawl when we were little babies. So come onto all fours. I'll go this way so you can see. Lower your belly, arch your spine, and look up at the ceiling and say, moo for a cow. Nice big cow sounds. And then exhale, round your back like a cat, and look at your belly button and say, inhale, lower the belly and look up for a cow pose, moo. Maybe even wag your cow tail. And then exhale, round your back and say meow. Again, inhale, lower the belly, arch and look up for moo cow. And then exhale, round your back, meow. So now stand on all fours and just lift your right arm up. Like we're gonna hold each other and grab each other, but we're socially distancing. And reach, reach, reach. And then lower your hand down. And now inhale your other arm up and reach it forward. Like we're gonna touch our hands and hold on. And then lower down. And now, I'll go back to showing you on this side. Reach your right leg back behind you. And see if maybe we can play with balance and we lift our opposite arm. So you're reaching from your fingertips all the way through your toes. And you're reaching and maybe you're wobbling. It's all good. Balance changes. And then lower opposite leg back. And now that opposite arm forward. And if you fall out of it, it's fun and silly. Inhale, and then exhale, lower down. Now tuck your toes under and lift your legs up, and your heart comes towards your chest for downward facing dog. So maybe you bend your right knee, getting a nice stretch, and then bend your left knee. And in yoga, we have this silly way of calling this walking your dog. So go take your dog out for a walk. Nice stroll around your neighborhood. And then maybe shake your little dog tail side to side. And then take an inhale and howl at the new moon. Hoo! And then take another inhale and a hoo! And maybe you even kind of like pant like a little dog. You can stick your tongue out, keep your eyes open, and take a big inhale and a lion's breath. And then slowly come down onto your knees and bring your big toes together and lower your hips down to your heels and rest your forehead on the ground in a child's pose. Taking a nice little rest. Again, getting nice and quiet and still. And then slowly look forward. And we'll all come up to stand. Okay, so just a nice way to get our bodies moving. We've probably been sitting in our houses all day or sitting by the computer on our Zoom school learning. So we want to kind of move around. So we're going to do some yoga HIIT training, high intensity training. So everybody make wide feet and then bend your knees and get into this little squat pose. So we call this obviously our frog pose. So now we'll hop around. You'll hop around your room in a little frog. Hop all the way around. You can even make a ribbit sound, ribbit. You can stick your tongue out and maybe eat a bug because you're a frog. And you're hopping. And we'll just keep hopping for a few more seconds, feeling our heart beating. And this is a workout even for the parents and for the teacher. And then all of a sudden we just stand back up in our mountain pose. So mountain pose is just standing up nice and tall, and your palms can face forward. And take a big inhale, and then an exhale. Okay, get back into downward facing dog. But this time we're not gonna call it downward facing dog. We're gonna call it a bear walk. So walk around your house and walk around your room in a nice big bear walk. So we're walking all over, we're exploring, and we're finding some berries, and we're going through the forest, and we're walking around in a little bear crawl. And then we slowly come back, and really slow, lift your head and your back up, coming back into your mountain pose, taking a moment. Right, we do a lot of intense cardio, and then we take a little break. So again, take a big inhale, and then okay, so widen your stance and widen your arms. So we're in this star, but instead of being just here in the star, we'll do some star jumping jacks. So let's go on our star jumping jacks. Maybe you can count from 10 all the way down to 1. And we're expanding. We're opening our bodies up. We're 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then come back into your mountain pose. Feeling it all in your body. And now come back onto your bums and crisscross applesauce, but bend your knees and place your feet in front of you. And your hands come by your hips. Lift your bum off of the ground and take crab walks. So walk all around like we were walking in our bear and keep that bum lifted. And we're taking little crab walks, exploring the beach, seeing what other creatures are out of the ocean today. And we're moving all over. And then slowly just come back, and we'll take a little crisscross applesauce this time instead of mountain. And now again, slowly stand back up. And one of my favorites, I know it's not kids' favorite, we're imagining we're on, I have to catch my breath. We're imagining we're on an African safari or a desert somewhere, and we're becoming a cheetah. So you're gonna run in place as fast as a cheetah. So go really, really, really fast. And we're running, and maybe we look over our left shoulder, and we see if our predator's coming, or we look over our right shoulder, and we're running as fast as we can, getting out of this place. Run, run, run. And then slowly come into your mountain pose again. And then the last one, because we're still in the African safari, we're gonna make big elephant stomps. So elephants weigh like 100 million tons. Excuse me. So you'll take your knee, your right knee, and you'll lift it up and stomp down. But that elephant needs a trunk. So maybe your right arm right now is your trunk, and you're stomping through the desert, letting everyone know that here comes the big, beautiful elephant. And you're stomping and getting those knees high. And then maybe you want to switch your trunk and it becomes your left arm. And we're still stomping. See if we can make quiet stomps, right? We don't want to wreck the floors at home. And we're stomping like an elephant. And maybe you even take a big elephant, whatever the elephant, I can't do the elephant sound, it sounds like a horse, whatever. And we're taking big elephant strides. And then again, come back into your mountain pose. Even place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And maybe close your eyes. And then again. And one more. Okay, so now for the poses. Everyone come onto the ground, but you'll bend your knees and you'll sit on your shins. So we're here. And now lift up and extend your right leg long. So our right leg is long and our right hand is on our leg. Inhale, the left arm lifts up and just tip it over. We call this gate pose. And just breathe and you feel this whole nice stretch in your left side. Maybe you look up at the sky and you send your heart up. And breathe. And then lower that knee down and extend your other leg. And inhale, the right arm lifts up and over for gate pose. And you're breathing and you're looking up. And then slowly come back down. Now come into crisscross applesauce. So this one will be a little different because it's called lotus pose. So we take our right leg and put your foot in that crease, in that part where your hip and your leg, or your body and your leg meet, that little teeny crease. And then like pretzel style, take your other foot and maybe we cross it over. So we're like a knot, we're in this pretzel. Whoa. Maybe your hands come by your hips and press really hard into your hands, and maybe you lift your hips up and you can swing like you're in a swing outside in the yard. And you can lower down. Even if you just press and you imagine yourself lifting up without lifting, that's fine too. But we're just trying it out. We're seeing if we can lift everything up. And then when you're ready, slowly, slowly unwind and just bring your legs out in front of you and just shake out your knees. Okay, now come onto your back with your knees bent and your feet on the ground. Just rest for a moment. Take your hands behind your ears, right by your shoulders. If you do gymnastics, you might know this, but in gymnastics they call it bridge, and in yoga we call it wheel. So we bring our hands behind our shoulders. Inhale, and then exhale, we press up into a wheel pose. Feeling that nice stretch on our back and the front of our chest. If you want to get fancy, you can walk around the room, but I'm not doing that. And breathe in your wheel. And then slowly hurting your head, come down and then just hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little love. And then rock over and come up to seated. So another really nice heart opener like that, we'll come and lay on our bellies this time. And some people call this bow pose, but I like to call it bowl with an L, because I like to think of it as a bowl of gratitude of all of the good stuff in our lives. And my kids like to think of it as a bowl of candy. So it could be any kind of bowl, but wherever you are, bend your knees and take your hands and grab onto the insides of your feet. Breathe, inhale, and then exhale, press your feet up and your arms back. And maybe you rock your bowl of gratitude or your bowl of cherries or your bowl of whatever it is. And then maybe you rock over to one side, and then the other, and one side, and the other. And you're lifting up and you feel this nice stretch in your shoulders. And then exhale, lower down. And we'll just push back into a child's pose. So your bum comes by your feet and you rest your head down on the ground. So come up onto all fours. And now extend your right leg behind you, but instead of extending your leg behind you, you'll bend your knee and then lift it up high. So this is tiger pose. So it's like a tiger tail. And then maybe with the opposite hand we go, rawr, rawr, rawr. And you're flagging your tiger tail and you're growling forward and reaching. And then lower that tiger tail down. And now lift the other tiger tail back, and then bend the knee and send that leg up. And then it shimmies kind of from side to side, just like a tail does. And maybe we take that opposite hand and we say, rawr, rawr, and give me your best tiger sound. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Tiger, the king of the jungle. And then lower that knee all the way down. And then since it's really nice, it's Rosh Chodesh today, Rosh Chodesh Nisan, and everything is coming alive, we have to do the most famous yoga pose of all, stand up for tree pose. So we first start in mountain pose, and then just bend your right knee, and then open your knee out to the side. And you can either place your heel above your left ankle and you're here, tree pose step 1. Or for tree pose step 2, you can place your foot on your calf. Maybe your hands come to your heart. And then tree pose step 3 is you place your foot above your knee. So we never want to be on the knee, right? Because we want to protect the knee and protect our body. So our hands come in front of our heart and we breathe. And then maybe since it's spring, we lift one branch and then we lift another branch. And then make tight fists with those branches, right? Because those are the seedlings. And we inhale. And then exhale, open the hands. Poof! The flowers are blossoming. So you can take another squeeze of your hands. And exhale, poof! It flowered and blossomed. And then maybe there's a big gust of wind and someone takes an inhale and makes like a big wind sound to try and kind of blow you over. Again, playing with your balance. And then we can slowly come back down and lower our leg. Maybe just kind of shimmy out your knees and your hips. And then we'll come onto tree pose on the left leg. So just first bend your left knee and then open that knee out to the side. Maybe we place our heel above our right ankle. This side may be different. I'm a little wobblier on this side. And then we can take our foot to the belly of the calf, or even up above the knee. Woo! And your hands come to your heart center. And then again, maybe one branch starts to slowly grow. It grows all winter and it becomes this beautiful branch. And then the other beautiful branch grows. And then we take closed fists. And And then there's a big wind gust. And maybe we even look up and we see this beautiful sun shining, and then slowly come back out. Okay, everyone slowly come to have a nice little crisscross applesauce. I'm gonna get a book, because now we're gonna read a nice story. Okay, this is one of my favorite books. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's called I Am Peace, a book of mindfulness by Susan Verde. She's really, really awesome. Highly recommend. So here goes the story. So get nice and comfy, chill out. I'll get close so we can see it. There are times when I worry about what might happen next and what happened before. The thoughts in my head are like rushing water, and I feel like a boat with no anchor, being carried away. I give myself a moment, I take a breath, and then I tell myself it's all right. I feel the ground breathe beneath my feet and steady myself. And start to notice the here and the now. My thoughts begin to settle, my mind begins to clear. I am peace. I can watch my worries gently pop and disappear. I let things go. I can say what I feel inside out loud. I know myself. I can share kindness with others. I make a difference. And then you see his legs, and he threw this little pebble, or maybe it was a little seed. And that seed grew into a little teeny sapling. And then it grew into a bigger sapling. And then it grew into a full-on tree. I can hug a tree and thank it for its beauty and strength. I connect to nature. I can watch the clouds make shapes against the sky. I know wonder. I can taste and smell and touch and hear and see what is all around me. I use my senses. I can feel my breath, fill my whole body. I tune into me. Now the water is still. I have found my anchor and everything is all right. I don't need to worry about before or after. I am in this moment. I am peace. Now I share my peace with others and hope that it is carried away to those who need it. And I dream. We are peace. The end. Again, this is the book. I hope you enjoy. So before we end in our final relaxation, I like to take our hands and bring them to our knees, and each finger will touch the thumb. So it'll look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I like to say, avocado. 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 Maybe you close your eyes. Avocado. Watermelon. 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 Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. And gently just wiggle your fingers, and then get nice and comfy and lay on the ground. Maybe you want to bring a blanket or a pillow, and just get nice and cozy. Maybe you bring a teddy or a doll or something to kind of keep you safe. And we'll just end in this little laying down meditation. So lie down on your back and get as comfortable as possible. You have arrived. There is nothing to do and nowhere to go. You only have to be. Take a deep breath in and let out a big sigh. Relax your entire body. As you lie peacefully, begin to imagine clouds moving slowly in the sky. Each cloud that passes is a blessing in your life. Family, food, clothing, school, friends. What are you grateful for? As these clouds fill up with rain, they shower more of these blessings down upon you. Take a moment to receive all of the goodness. Now breathe deeply and gently roll your head from side to side. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And then slowly tuck your knees into your chest and give yourself a big, big hug. Thanking yourself for showing up for your yoga practice. Acknowledge all of the effort you have put into today and then show yourself some gratitude. Roll over onto your right side and slowly come to a nice, comfortable seat. And we'll just close our practice. We bring our hands to our heart and then our hands to our forehead. And I like to end with saying, there is peace in my mind, there is peace in my heart, and there is peace in the world. Thank you, Har Torah. My daughter just came in. Raina, you can say hi. Hi. Thank you so much, Har Torah, for hosting Kids Yoga today. It's a yeshiva in Queens, very cool. And again, my name is Asia, and I am launching Transcendent Activewear. So you can find me on Instagram at transcendent_active for all of your women's and school uniform active needs. So I hope everyone has a great day. Stay happy and healthy.